Well guys, welcome back to another backcountry boner video. This video with me and my dad. No Chance or Jed this time. But what's special about this video, it's gonna be a couple days long, worth of videoing anyway. And we're in Wyoming. This is a Wyoming shed hunt. We came here a year or two ago, picked up 20 something sheds, deer sheds. So this time we're going for 30 deer horns. This isn't really technically day one because we set up camp and I think it's around like 2 or 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So it's an evening shed hunt. So day one really starts tomorrow. But yeah, got camp. That's a tent. Better go shed hunt some of the stuff down here in a couple minutes. And hopefully we can get you some sheds on this evening. So we haven't been hiking for very long. Probably about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Haven't seen any sheds, or else I would have showed you guys. But there's a lot of sign. It's looking pretty good. But this country is so weird to me. Like, it's just barren, flat forever. I'm used to like some gnarly mountains and having to hit some nasty side hills to even be able to get anywhere. But just want to show you guys a country. And I found out it's only 1:20. So we have a lot of shed hunting to do before we gotta go back, which is nice because I want to find some, you know, big sheds. But yeah, look at this country. Barren, flat. And then we got some hills and mountains up there. But hopefully we can pick up some giant mule deer sheds. So it looks like old dad found the first shed. Pick it up. Whoa! Monster. First shed. I'm not. Let's find them. Well, wasn't a very good hike for me. Anyway, I didn't find one. I mean, we're still like probably 700 yards away from camp, so there's a good chance. But I did not find one. That's okay, just an evening. We got all day tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, so I'm not too stressed. My dad, he found one. Chalky 2-point. Got down in some flats. But yeah, can't even pick up one shed. Can't even get it done in Wyoming. I don't know what's going on, but yep, no sheds for me. Maybe we'll talk back at camp when we're eating dinner. So another thing, you won't believe how many of those ant hills that you see out here. If I would have counted, I probably would have found at least 300 of them things. Every 10 steps you see one, so yeah, we'll talk to you back at camp. Little update, we made it back to the truck. We hiked, what was it, like 5 something miles in 3.5 hours. And we got something to drink, some little food, some sun chips. And now we're on our way to go to another spot to shed hunt. Because we only found one shed in the last spot, so we gotta pick up some more sheds. So that's the plan. So we're shed hunting this little bull that we've shed hunted before. And my dad found a brown 3-point, but I think I just found my first shed of the trip. A bush shed. That thing was hard as crap to see. Barely seen a tine sticking up. not a bad one. Looks pretty cool. Pickup kind of sucks, kind of in a bad spot, but first shed of the trip, for me anyway. Probably last year's. That's a good one. So let's keep finding them. So I was making some zigs and some zags, trying to locate maybe some more horns. And well, I did just that. That's another one on the board. Got two so far. I think this one's a year old. I think the one I found, 3-point, is this year's shed, but so I don't know how good you're gonna be able to hear me, so I'm talking right into the end of my phone. Haven't found any more sheds. Just a sick lantern. It'll look cool in my house. We went, dropped our sheds off the truck. They made a big loop down and then came back up and around. Couldn't find any more sheds, but yeah, did find a lantern. I think it's getting kind of late, but we've hiked probably 8 or 9 miles in the, I don't know, 5 hours we've been here. It's pretty good, but we have a lot more sheds to find, and I'll let you know if I find it. I'll let you know if I find any on the way back to the truck. I'll show you guys, but if not, I'll see you back at camp. Well, back to camp. Sunset action. Ate some hot dogs and had some Dr. Pepper cranberry put into there, and then just had a snack pack. Shed hunting meal right there. But got the stack of bones in the back of the truck. Couple. But tomorrow, shed hunting all day long. So definitely be able to pick up some more horns. Hopefully. Yeah. Now it's time for bed. And yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning. Well, morning. Welcome back to actual day 1 of the Wyoming shed hunt. Yesterday was just an evening. Today's a full day. A lot of miles to put on. I think we're gonna go down in here somewhere, probably that way a ways. Hopefully pick up some sheds. Hopefully we'll be able to find where they were wintering. It's kind of hard in here because they're kind of spread out all over the place. It's super hard to find them in this thick sagebrush, but let's hope we can go find a lot of horns. And yeah, let's do it. All right, well, we found our shed hunting destination. Big bull in here. We got our goal is 1 4-point. So hopefully we can reach that goal. Well, just making my way up through the sage, up into the bull. Absolute giant shed. Brown, I think. I'm just kidding. But yeah, got one. I'm on the board. That's good. I'm holding it next to our sponsor. Yep. We're sponsored by Monster. You know, that's how it works out here. We got sponsors, but yeah, we're on the board. Bang. Well, I haven't found much about anything, actually, since that chalky 2-point I found when we first started. We hiked all the stuff behind us, all this, walked the ridge, glassing all this bull. And I'm glassing across this like old cow trail kind of deal to the stuff over here. And then I can't seem to glass anything. I got one thing, glass down here, which I'm gonna go look at, see if it is. But yeah, can't get my eyes on a shed. But hopefully we'll be able to find one down here. So, and this is the country I'm working with. Over there, didn't see any sheds. The one thing I think sheds down there. And my dad's down there on a ridge, but I'm gonna walk down through the sagebrush over here, down here, across, up over there. Hopefully we can find some sheds over here. Go walk all through this, and the truck's all the way back over there. So walk all through this stuff, and then go down there, and hopefully we'll be able to find some horns by then. Well, update. Since the last time when I was sitting down, hasn't been very much longer. It's probably been like freaking 3 minutes, but I did glass across to that thing that I thought was a shed, and I'm pretty sure, like almost 100% sure, that's a 2-point. But so yeah, so it should be a shed. So you'll see me in just a couple minutes. Hopefully it's a shed. Add another one to the count. Well, here's not an update. That shed I said was 95% a shed. They glassed was the other 5%. It was a stick. It looked just like a 2-point. So there's no horn. Then we walked another 5 miles. I swear. No, it's been like 3. And we didn't find anything. I found a couple of dead heads that were shed out. So did my dad, but for some reason we can't seem to find their horns. So now I'm kind of making some zigs and some zags. This thick sagebrush, because maybe they bed down in here and the snow gets bad or something. Or maybe I'll find a dead head, I don't know. But we can't seem to find them. Or they're hanging out, or anything like that. Which kind of stinks because, you know, I only got 1 horn for today. It's not very late in the afternoon yet, but for almost going 5 or 6 miles, and we still gotta go back to the truck, so really we're only halfway. I haven't found really anything. So it kind of sucks, but maybe we'll hopefully find something on the way out of here. Got a lot of thick sagebrush to cover and go through on the way back to the truck, so hopefully the next time I talk to you guys, it'll be because I found a shed and not because we're back to the truck. So wish me luck. Guys, it finally happened. I was thinking this entire time, like there's gotta be horns in here. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's a side-by-side set. Let's go. Perfect. Oh, they don't seem too chalky either. Look at them. It's a side-by-side set. Let me flip the camera around. See if I can get a good pickup spot. Oh, perfect. Oh, guys, finally. Not a giant, but I mean, heck, it's a side-by-side set. Here's the other one. It's kind of a spindly little 3x4, but I mean, it's not terrible. Heck yeah, that's sweet. Hopefully there's some more sheds up in here somewhere. Finally, got him. Well, guys, after I found that side-by-side set, walked a couple hundred more yards, found this one. I was just thinking to myself right before I found them, there's side hill, but on these side hills, I bet they winter. And then, well, I guess I was right because I've been picking them up on the side hills. This one ain't a giant, but a little chalker. Kind of cool though, he's kind of sprawled out. Another one out of the pack. That's shed number 4, shed number 3 in the last couple hundred yards. So I'm gonna keep side hilling along all these side hills back to the truck over there. Let's hope they just keep coming. Got a bonus chalker here. That thing's old. But they definitely winter on these side hills. So I'm gonna keep on shed hunting. Well guys, made it back to the truck. I ended up finding 5 sheds. And Dad, how many did you find?
0.
0. It's okay. We just fueled up, got some lunch, some sandwiches, got a bottle of water in me, and eat some more snacks and add to the backseat pile. And this next spot, we're probably gonna go down closer that way, down to the bottom. Maybe we can pick up some more. Well, off to another hike. Maybe going down in there. My dad's up on top of this. He's gonna meet me down here somewhere. But got no hat on this time. Hair's going a little crazy. Getting sick of wearing it. I don't know why, I just didn't want it anymore. So it's in the truck. But I'm gonna freaking hopefully find a mountain load of sheds down here. Maybe nobody's been down here in a while. Kind of a little breezy, so that feels good. But I'm just hoping we can find some sheds. A bunch of dead deer. Maybe we can find that one's deadhead. Be pretty cool. But down here, hopefully find some antlers, and then we'll go from there. So this last hike we just got done doing, I found them sheds was 5.6 miles, I think. So we've already got, I think, I don't know, 5 miles, 8 miles yesterday. It's 8 plus 5. Walk to walk. We've walked a lot of miles, but yeah, put some serious miles on. I've got 7 sheds. Dad's got 2. So let's hope he picks up some more. So I don't find them all. I feel bad, but hopefully pick up some more. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I pick up shed. I want to show you guys why I'm gonna be walking. Be walking out here. I'm gonna walk down to the bottom of this, up and out there. Try to get down here. Probably head that way. Maybe up in there somewhere. But just want to show you guys what I'll be walking. Just hopefully we can find some sheds up in there. So we switched spots because we haven't found nothing. Came down and some more, you know, sagebrush and hills. And Dad found one. It's right here in the bushes. Bang. It's another one. Add to the pile. Walking through this nasty sagebrush, wanting to die because I can't find a single horn. Bang. Absolute chalker, but it's okay. It's another one to the pile. Just walking up to the truck, Literally just right there, not very far away. And I told my dad, so I'm gonna find a giant shed on the way back up to the truck. It's not giant, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is a better 4-point. Ain't a mammoth, but shed. Well, we made it back to the truck, and this is the best shed yet. Shocker.
That water probably won't work.
It'll work. We're just driving right off the side of the road, just right there. Got a monster. Well, that's it for day 1 of Wyoming shed hunt. Not really day 1, but you know, we only were here for evening, so we're gonna count as day 1. But that's the end of day 1. We all got all day tomorrow. We'll see how good it is. If it's not very good, maybe we might go home, but I'm sure we'll get into them and, you know, pick up some sheds. I've got 10 right now. My dad's got 3, but 13 still pretty piss poor, so need to pick up some more. But Wyoming sunset action. Got the fire, already ate hot dogs and our dessert, so we're getting ready to go to bed. Got my pajama pants on. Down.